Hello and welcome to Mega Man X Crowd Control. We'll be getting started in a few minutes. I'm just going to finalize some settings and stuff first, make sure everything is nice and happy. For example, how is our sound doing? Should all be good. Should all be good. Let's confirm before I actually get started. Yeah, skip that. Give me the... Yeah, it should be about good. Right there. Okay. So move this back over here. We'll set my dash to L. Hello, Mika. You are the first one here. We'll be getting started in a few minutes. Not getting started quite yet. I also suggest everyone hold off on buying coins for the time being. Well, Rex, I just assume that you're always in my stream because I'm right here. You're right here. You know what I mean. Plus, if you're not in chat, are you really here? Those deep questions, those deep philosophical questions. Also, please ignore anything that is on the floor behind me. I still have not cleaned up most of my floor since putting together my new computer. Rex is always in chat, just like Sparkbot. Naturally. Naturally. So I'm still gonna wait for a few more to stroll in, but the idea tonight is just to have a good, laid-back, relaxed time. I mean, it generally is the non-spicy chat. I also don't have my chat on stream for a reason. It's almost like that. Tonight... Ooh, do I need to move that slightly over, actually? That can be better about right there? Yeah, it will. Looks like it's getting cut off by the screen. So tonight I really wanted to let subs be the ones to benefit more so. So we have, as you can see up in the thing above me, everyone gets 50 free coins. Tier 1 subs get 100 free coins. Tier 2 subs get 500 free coins. So if you are close to the rollover on your subscription, you may want to upgrade to Tier 2. It might work out, you know, about the same monetary-wise if you were planning to drop some bits into coins anyway. And of course, Tier 3s get 1,000 coins because Crowd Control does not allow me to give them more than 1,000 coins. Otherwise, I would. Full on would. And, you know, tonight's run is going to be a little bit different than Mega Man 3 was. Mega Man 3 was much more about trapping me into an eternally looping level hell. Whereas Mega Man X, this is going to be more just pure skill, I think. Our goal is to, I'm going to, like, beg you guys, you know, Rift Bless, please please give the bosses as many E-tanks as you can. And we are building up to something for next Wednesday, which I will announce at the end of this stream. Suffice it to say that next Wednesday's Retro Night stream will be a stream not to miss. It will be Mega Man X again. It will be a challenge run that if you enjoy Mega Man at all, or if you enjoy me at all, you're here anyway. If you enjoy Mega Man at all, if you enjoy quality gaming at all, if you enjoy watching me fail at all, I will fail the challenge run on Wednesday night. I'm not, game, I'm not. This is just the, I'm not. We haven't actually started yet. It's still on autopilot. I was just making announcements. I was just making sure everybody rolls in. I have not yet done anything. Yeah, we're good, we're good. It's okay. I was just explaining things. Tonight's just a bit more easygoing than Mega Man 3 Crowd Control was. Again, I was pointing out that subscribers get the extra coins. So for those of you who I am secretly playing with my feet, I probably am secretly playing with my feet. I wouldn't be surprised. Please don't start until your pizza's ready. Game, come on. That's fine. As I was saying, though, subscribers get the extra coins. So everyone gets 50 free coins regardless, as long as you have a Twitch account. If you don't have a Twitch account, then why are... I mean, thank you for the view if that's the case, but I assume you have a Twitch account. Tier 1 subs get 100 free coins, in addition to that 50. That 50 counts automatically. Tier 2 subs get 500 free coins. So if your Tier 1 sub is close to rolling over and you want to perhaps upgrade to Tier 2 to get some extra coins for tonight or for the future, I strongly encourage you to do so. It gave you no audio, Sky. I don't know. It's okay. We're not started yet. We're not started quite yet. I'm just going over things. Also, of course, Tier 2 subscribers get the Spark Bomb Fast Pass achievement, which I don't know if anyone cares about that yet, but it's there as an option. I've said it before. I'll explain it again. My goal is always to try to add more value, especially to those higher tier subs. I don't feel like the Tier 2s and the Tier 3s get nearly enough. You know, Tier 1s get all of the emotes, the Tier 1 emotes at least. Tier 2, I wanted Tier 2 to be, like, valuable tonight, so Tier 2 gets those 500 free coins. If you are Tier 1 right now, and then you subscribe to Tier 2, if it's justifiable, if the timing works out for you, if you want to do so, basically if it's financially feasible for you and a wise choice for you, consider it. You can't reclaim those sub coins for 3 days. What a shame, Sky. What a shame. But I'm pretty sure we learned from Sky's stream that you are able to collect subscriber coins at every tier you are subscribed. So if you collect your Tier 1 coins, and then you upgrade to Tier 2, you can also collect the Tier 2 coins, I'm pretty sure. Could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. We also have the hype train on the... I don't remember which... a higher difficulty tonight. So if we trigger a hype train at the start of this stream, it will be much more difficult. Hopefully we'll be getting some of those locked emotes instead. I'm not sure if it has an equal chance between all the emotes, or if it's based off of me, because it's a channel, hopefully, or quite what. Yeah, it was Rex's room we confirmed it in. Okay. No, it's game... It was not the, You don't get the free coins, Future Guy? You should get the free coins as well as your Tier 3. Anyway, I think everybody's here, so I should actually get started. Hopefully I've explained everything well. We will be, also, oh, I forgot to go over. If you want to choose which stage I play next, please go ahead and cheer 100 bits and request a stage. That's going to be an extra little bonus incentive. We're not doing a third hour incentive this month because we expect to push towards completion tonight, or I'm going to scrub out against Sigma, one or the other. Yes, you may want to get your tier 1 coins before you upgrade if you are considering upgrading. I would recommend... Crown Control is finicky. I don't want to take any risks. Right, no, you only... Yeah. You only get for the tier that you're at, Future Guy. You only get for the tier that you're at. But what that means, though, is anyone who is Tier 1 right now, who maybe their sub runs out in the next week or so, they can get those 100 Tier 1 coins, pay for a Tier 2 sub, get those 500 coins, and let their Tier 2 sub roll for the next month, and have the Neveros Shrug emote for a little while. Perfect. Game is back. I had completely forgotten about game, but our timing works out perfectly. We are going to get started. The main thing I want to ask you guys to do is please don't ever let me finish off bosses, except for that won't apply until next stage. Because Vile has infinite health at the end of this stage. Yes, please, Griffey's boys. I mean, I think for now what we're calling it is the Spark Bomb Fast Pass for Tier 2 and Premium Membership for Tier 3 is kind of the current things, but I am open to some different ideas for the names of those achievements. Is Neveros at work tonight? Neveros may be at work. That's unfortunate. I'm playing badly. It's actually getting me doing better. So I was actually testing out some of the crowd control stuff before we got started. And if you kill these guys with the special weapons and stuff, fair enough, Sky, that's fine. I don't think stage 1 is that important anyway. No. Game, everyone on the internet is a man. There are no women on the internet. But yeah, if you use the special weapons against these DDs, and you kill them before they get out over the ledge, you can actually soft block yourself, and it's hilariously funny. Yeah, this is just the intro level. If you guys wanna wait till after the intro stage, I will completely understand. If somebody wants to cheer 100 bits to choose which Maverick I will take on first, you can do that whenever. I would prefer to get boots. Boots allow us to do the no dash and the dash options, but if you don't want me getting boots, then you could prevent me from getting boots. Always an option. Oh, we're already a 1-up. Perfect. Also, I am open to adjusting the prices slightly on the weapon locks, because the weapons in X tend to be a lot stronger. We're definitely, I mean, the goal is to still have them either be 50, 75, or 100, but it may be the case that none of the weapons are actually bad. I'm pretty sure the Boomerang and Storm are the strongest, that's why they're at 50, so that they're nice and cheap and you guys can help me out if you want. Not that you guys ever help me out with crowd control, but you know. Yeah, Storm is amazing. I didn't realize you could drop 2 Storms, and it basically gives me an weapon lock also gives me unlimited ammo. So I mean, Storm and Boomerang I think needed to be at 50. I forget what I still have at 100. I should just boost to Vile as quickly as possible. Does anyone know, is Neberos working right now? Also, I assume you've all seen X before, so I'm gonna skip through the text as quickly as possible. X is not strong enough to beat Vile. That's the long and short of it. Vile's ride armor is too strong. Oh yeah, Sequelitis. Yeah. It's been a while, Future Guy, but I have, Sky has, Rex has. I think Rex links it to me every couple of years. It's a YouTube video game. And of course, Zero is telling X to hang in there, and that Vile is one of the most powerful Mavericks, and one day X may even become as powerful as Zero. Hello, Nonsense. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad to have you here. Okay, no one has requested first stage, so we are going Penguin. We're getting me my dash. There is an enemy invulnerability redemption somewhere, I believe, if somebody wants to, like, really mess with me. I'm not sure what all there is. Also, it should all be showing up just fine on screen. Hopefully unlike last crowd control run, why am I grabbing extra health? Let me actually sit back and try to relax a little bit. Thinking I'll have dash. Hey, I mean, I will at least have the dash and be forcing you guys to burn coins to prevent me from dashing. That's really the important thing here, you know? Dash is also kind of the thing that I want to have, like... So a few of you, Rex, Sky, I think Rex knows what the challenge run of Mega Man X will be this coming Wednesday. And it's really with that challenge run in mind. Not all of them, just the Boots game. Everything is up on stream. We have, I mean, yeah, Future Guy said he was getting John's coin already. Perfect. Oh, right, I hate this one. I still haven't told you, Rex? Oh, Rex is in for a surprise then, too. So the goal for tonight, hopefully, is just to make this as difficult as possible on me. So Dr. Light is saying there are capsules around, and here is the dash that you will have for the rest of the X series. Well, normally, you have the dash for the rest of the X series. Tonight's tie is an Deity tie. I wanted to go Mega Man colors as best as I could. And so we have our dark blue here in the tie. We have our light blue for the cyan. We don't have any red to reflect the helmet, and we have my flesh tone to reflect the flesh tone. And now I have some dash boots. Yeah, Rex, you have a good chance of figuring out what the challenge is before I actually attempt it. It's also one that I will guarantee to fail. It's going to be kind of like Speeder Bikes Blindfolded, where I'm probably going to work towards it over time. Oh, them's fighting words. I actually doubt that dash prevents the ride armor from dashing. There is a Buster only setting. Oh no, you mean Buster only for the challenge run? No, Buster only I could probably pull off. It would be really hard. It would be at the limit of my ability, but I could probably do it. Okay, guys, if the Chill Penguin ever doesn't have an E-Tank, I'm going to be very disappointed in all of you. gonna say that right now. Chill Penguin had better just have infinite health. Hello, Veets, and welcome. So Veets, the way this works is you can get 50 free coins. Actually, you're tier 1 sub. You can get 50 free coins plus the 100 free coins. I'm just going to play badly really quick while I'm trying to explain this. Since you haven't seen crowd control before, there's a little panel on the screen when you hover over the stream. Oh, I have Sea Sting. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I need to not be bad. Someone else please explain to Beats what to do here. Sea Sting's so much fun. Also, I assume you all appreciate how glitched the Sea Sting is right now because crowd control. Oh, I stopped him. Rex refilled Chill Penguin's health. Perfect. We're gonna see how long I can last at 1 health, guys. My goal is to become obscenely good at X. Oop, oh, I'm finally back to normal. And so you're able to mess with me, Beats, is the— oh crap, we're dead. Oh, okay, first death. So the idea is that you can mess with me while I play the game. You have some free coins to use. Ooh, did we just get fire for a minute? I hope that's the case. You think you got it? Perfect. Who decided to give me fire to just wreck Chill Penguin, by the way? Oh, oh gosh, I should not be bad. Oh gosh. I should be taking advantage of the fact that I can actually wreck him right now. Oh gosh. And before I die to Chill Penguin, hey, look, I have fire. What are the odds of me possibly dying? Oh, you gave me an E-Tank? Oh gosh. This is what I get for reading chat while playing. Very much what I get for reading chat while playing. So I have 1 E-Tank right now. I don't have an E-Tank. No, so until the sub-tanks are unlocked, I don't have sub-tanks. Oh, you get the boss and E-Tank. Good. Okay, I'm gonna actually try to beat this now. I should have let Kitsune know that I was doing this tonight. He would have had a good time with this. But yeah, our goal is to get me to be obscenely good at Mega Man X for the challenge. And definitely watch the challenge. Each rebuild Chill Penguin's health. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Hello, Hutch. The answer is Boxers to the Boxers Brief question. That said, one of these nights I need to put that up as an actual poll in chat. Unfortunately, Neveros is not here to put it up as a poll right now. But my answer is Boxers. Although, I mean, to be fair, my answer is Boxer Briefs. You need both the support and the style. Am I going to wreck Chill Penguin? Yes, I am. Alright, no one has cheered to select my next stage, so we are going to go... I don't know what I'm going to choose. Chill Penguin, wreck Spark, Mandrill, so we may, or no, we want to go ahead and keep doing things in a... Yeah, game, they let me win. I mean, game, you've got coins too, you are currently subscribed. You know, you have those coins available. We're just gonna go in the usual order, I think. Chill Penguin, Storm Eagle. You'll be doing your share of tormenting after you're done eating? Good to hear, good to hear. So I am guessing, I don't know if hearts are actually available in crowd control. So I know that the Hadouken, which I have disabled, gives you max health. So we're about to find out when I dash jump off this. Okay, the hearts are still here. Because we are not doing a low health run. That's low health I think is beyond my ability. Oh, my dash just got disabled. I missed, oh gosh. So this is what happens to my dash now. My dash, like, starts and immediately stops. Oh, I can still... Why can I still dash jump? The fact that I can still dash jump makes me really sad. Okay, my dash is back. So the E-tank, the sub-tank shouldn't be up here. It is up here. Okay, we're gonna do a quick change then. I'm going to disable the pay money to give me the sub-tanks in game. Because that should not exist in this case. Where's my crowd control settings? So we're gonna disable, disable give sub-tank. I thought they were specifically locked. The fact that I'm able to get them myself means that I don't want you guys having to deal with that. So you funded your boss at E-tank after you had to AFK? That is disappointing. Sometimes I forget how slow this is. Right? Yeah, it's hard. No, that's an extra life. Right. Heart was at the beginning of the stage, what am I thinking? You can't make me repeat the climb until I do it right. Alright, let's go ahead and get helmet. So yeah, game, you can only disable my dash. You can't disable my helmet. Not that there'd be a reason to disable my helmet, but that is not an option. I mostly just want the helmet in case I go for Buster Upgrade. Will I go for Buster Upgrade, I wonder? Bonus incentive. If someone cheers 500 bits, I will skip Buster Upgrade. Just to announce that that's why you're cheering, please. So I'm reminded. I mean, here's a question, game. How many bits are you willing to cheer to get me to skip armor? Because that's all an option, you know. We could skip. Oh no, we're in this mode. We can skip. We could skip Buster until, I mean, of course, until we are forced to get Buster, and then armor. And I feel like 500 bits for each of those is a fair incentive offhand. Okay, I think Future got... Oh! Eagle's health is very high. I don't know how much health Eagle has right now, but we're gonna find out together, guys. Oh, you made him invincible. You don't have to be able to do that on bosses. Oh, that's sick. if the invulnerability works on bosses, that makes me so happy. That's the kind of thing I want you guys doing if that works. Okay, skip through all that. Skip through all that. Let's keep going. Once he lost invulnerability, he died instantly. No, I hit him like one more time. So I wonder if that's the problem. What am I doing with Flame Mammoth? It's stacked until the... Okay, so Sky says it's stacked until the invincibility wore off. So the invincibility is not supposed to be able to work against bosses. But that's interesting. Do we want to see the glitch in this stage? I probably want to get the health. Since you guys don't mess with me a whole lot in the... So we're going to go ahead. We're going to skip Buster for now. Although we're going to see if you guys... If somebody wants to cheer 500 bits, I will skip over Buster or Armor, your choice. If someone cheers 1,000, I will skip over both. Oh, I need to go up this side of it. I have to get from all the way over here. Well, I mean, it makes the, it prevents me from getting a few things in the meanwhile again. Sky has promised in advance, so we are skipping Armor. Okay, I am taking Sky at his word, which I can't because he's my beautiful moderator. Okay, so we got the sub-tank. We're going to skip over... I'll skip Buster for now, why not? And we're going to show off a glitch really quick, which should not wreck crowd control, I don't think, in the hall. Oh, we got some stuff going on right now. Oh, gosh. I am sorry, I'm distracted. I see things happening. Okay, so you can get up here on top of the stage. And when you get all the way over here, you can climb up over this wall. And something in the background is green. And oh, the enemies are not invisible right now. Okay, we just have glitch enemies. I don't know if that's an issue with the emulation on this. Obviously, we are on an emulator because crowd control has to be on an emulator. Has to be on BizHawk. Well, I guess also has 2DS and S works. One of the interesting things is that we actually, if we fall down there, we will die. So I can't actually... We're just gonna take the death because I just screwed that up. The stage will correct itself though once you get far enough to the right and load the next area. I mean, here's the thing. If we're gonna do the train now, the train's gotta happen. Did Future Guy just? Oh, Future Guy dropped a bunch of gift subs. Future Guy, thank you so much for. Was that 5 gift subs? I can't tell how many gift subs that was. You don't know. And yes, I would have recommended waiting until the train or making the train happen now, guys. I don't know when she's coming. I should have asked her. I forgot to. I also don't know how much she was planning or not planning to drop for that after. But given the difficulty of the Hive Train, I would probably recommend that we get that kicked off now, if Future Guy just dropped like 5 gift subs. Because remember, it's a 5-minute window. Thank you, Sky. We need one more. We need one more to get the Hive Train going, guys. Somebody else cheer 100 bits or something. Go for a tier 2 sub, maybe? I don't know. Up to you. We just need somebody else to get in there to get it kicked off. Assuming you guys want to make the Hive Train happen. Maybe you don't. But I assume that you do. And remember, everyone who cheers 100 during a Hive Train gets the Hive Train emote at the end, provided we complete at least level 1. I know somebody's got to have it covered. Come on. We're on a clock here. You have to cheer at least 100, Cypress. Otherwise, it will not kick in. Thank you, Mika, for the 100 bits and for causing the Hive Train to begin. Let's see where we're at. The Hive Train is going to be difficult to get level 1. I will mention that in advance. we're 72% of the way there already. Also, nobody messed with me on Playman. Come on, guys. What's going on here? So anyone who cheers at least 100. Sky, thank you for the tier 2 sub. And for 4 months of subscribing. You missed it, you tried to be Phil's help. I appreciate it, Beats, I appreciate it. Anyone who wants to cheer 100 bits will get the Hype Train emote now that we've completed level 1. I don't know what the emote will be yet, but in case anyone's going for that emote, what am I doing next? Spark Vandal? Also, there are currently some sort of specialized emotes going around for everyone who cheers or subs or whatever over a certain amount, kind of like with the Pride emotes a month ago. I don't know if we'll be able to complete level 2, but I would not count on that yet. I don't have a boomerang yet. I would not count on it, game. Future Guy, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I'm going to assume that people want me to skip Buster, so we're skipping Buster. It has to be within the I don't know, Hype Train. I don't know. I wish I had an answer. Oh, Sky bought more coins, and that's what started the Hype Train? As long as it was within the window. It has to be during the Hype Train window. It does count buying coins, so make sure that you bought your coins within the window, or buy them now within the window, apparently. Why am I not using Quick Kill on this guy? Oh, I missed him. Mika, thank you for the 300 bits. I'm paying more attention to chat than I am to this, which is a sure. Oh, we just glitched this guy. That was interesting. Oh, enemies are invincible right now. I'm like, why am I not killing this guy? Enemies are invincible right now. That makes sense. Oop, need to get down here. Still invincible? Nope, you're not invincible anymore. Okay. I think what happened is, okay, the mini-boss got made invincible, and so he didn't die when I killed him. Okay. Bed, we are in the middle of a... Enemies are invulnerable right now. This is gonna be a problem. Do I have... health? We definitely want health for me to keep going through invulnerable enemies. Oh gosh! This guy is still invulnerable. We need it. Oop. Oh, my dash is disabled too! Beats, thank you for the 500 bits. Yeah, Nebros, we are in the middle of Hype Train. There are less than 2 minutes to go. We are on the higher difficulty Hype Train. Ooh, I got hit by him. Yeah, Nebros, if you're gonna get a cheer or buy coins or something, now is the time. Like, literally right now. Thank you, Nebros, for the 500 bits. I am hopeful we'll complete level 2 of this Hype Train, but it's on the higher difficulty, so we might not. I don't know. And it's okay if we don't. We're gonna see and learn how some of this stuff goes. Meanwhile, we have all the lovely emotes flying around chat from the, Sky, what is the name of the current promotion going on with Twitch? Ooh, that guy just respawned, because I hit him exactly the wrong time. Difficulty is too high? That's fair. Okay. It's like Hypescape or something? I forget precisely what it's called. I put it at the higher level so that we are able to get the limited, or the, not limited, but the higher difficulty emotes. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it's definitely higher. Ooh, he didn't hit me. Okay, we actually destroyed him that time. Right as Sky gets in the prevent enemies from dying. Oh right, enemies don't die. can't... Trying to weave through enemies is tricky. I'm not used to doing it. Oh, good. Enemies die again. Enemies don't die again. This is gonna be a problem next. Oh, good. Good. That was the perfect timing for that. Okay, can I actually remember how to... Okay. Took me, what, third try? Is that the bonus emote for level 1? I hope. Someone check and confirm that. And then after this stage, I am going to return the hype train back down to normal difficulty. It'll be on an hour setting, I think, in case people want more coins later tonight. Signal is off alongside Walmart. I'm not surprised. Oh gosh. I think that was the bonus emote, which makes me very, very happy. So we've earned one of them. Good job, team. What am I? I need ice. Unless somebody locks me into something else. Super Dash lets me just hold down dash. Rex's RD refills Spark Mandral's health. Which apparently happens before he gets below a certain point? Ooh. Oh, somebody just ulted into Buster. Oh man, look at that sick graphical glitch. Oh, there we go. There we go. Did I just jump over the top of the screen? Oh gosh. Oh, was I only able to switch into fire? Nope, that's... Oh, I'm still... Ooh, thank you whoever refilled my health. I no longer have dash. I no longer have dash. Gosh, this game is so much harder without dash. It's kind of beautiful. Iron Sea Sting, is that what's going on now? Ooh, he is only taking one hit from Sea Sting. I don't have dash. So hard without dash. Ooh, boomerang cutter. Yeah, see, now I can't time the dash jump anymore to get through the no dash, which is interesting. By the way, somebody who cheered bits during the hype train, go ahead and tell me what stage you want me to select after I end up inevitably dying and being back in stage select. Which I think will be right now. Is that my last life? That's not my last life. Also, Cypress Sparkbot should be enabled tonight. A stage I do not have a strong weapon for yet. Okay. The birthday girl has requested. Thank you, Sky, for... Oh, no. Why am I not, doing this the easy way? Gonna sit here for a hot minute. Oh gosh, I want to boomerang again. I don't have jump again. mean, this is an entertaining thing, but I just also... Gosh, you need dash so much in these battles. Oh gosh. Okay, I have dash back. Ooh. Will it be enough to help me, though? That is the question right now. Dang it. You punk. Oh, am I locked into, nope, I'm not. My M. Whoever locked my weapon into Shotgun Ice, thank you so much. Finally get through him. Okay, Mika has requested a level where I do not have the strong weapon yet. Look, Sky can spend his coins however he wants to spend them. Rest assured, Sky plans to troll me later. This is all to lull me into a false sense of security. This is all going to make me think that Sky is generous, that he is a kind and benevolent dictator. I don't have the weapon for Sea-Sting. Sea-Sting is kind of fun, maybe. Or Chameleon. Sting Chameleon. Let's go Sting Chameleon. And we are skipping armor, as per Sky's cheer. Also, I think my Dragon Quest Builders 2 run last night may have been actually on the streaming via Wi-Fi. Oh, I'm Sean. Oh gosh, why is this so ugly? Shotgun Ice, why are you so ugly? Oh, why am I? I'm able to just, like, rapid fire some stuff. Which is one of the weird side effects of crowd control right now. Yeah, if I can rapid fire Shotgun Ice, then it doesn't even... I don't have charge yet, though, and it's not water in here anymore, so I don't have one push yet. So we're not getting the heart. I don't have dash anymore. Yeah, if I can still rapid fire Shotgun Ice, we might actually set it down to 50. Why don't I have a weapon at all? Okay. Because I was out of Shotgun Ice energy and it was still on Shotgun Ice, okay. Jumping over enemies is so much harder. Why am I just... I'm trying to figure out how much this is just me being bad, which could be all of it, or how much of it is me getting psyched out by crowd control, which is also likely the case. One of you has a 1-up. Grab that. You can be of no help now, but audio only denies you the satisfaction of seeing me struggle. I haven't been struggling too badly. This is I mean, the boss fights have been fun, and watching the bubble boss get glitched was really cool. I wish we could have seen it again. I wish Sky's thing had gone off the time. Okay. I have no idea what secondary weapon might be strong against the Chameleon. I'm hoping we don't need dash. The ceiling is spiked right now, but I don't think that's going to matter. The main thing is I don't think I can put him into a lock in any way. Oh right, he has those. And then he goes ahead and cloaks. I think he's gonna run over there. I'm gonna go ahead and blast him. The cool thing is that this is a much more deliberate boss fight. Oh, I forgot that he has his tongue. Yeah, those spikes still get to my head. Okay. I wonder. We're just gonna play around with weapons. I assume you'd think fire would be strong against a guy with a leafy background, but who knows? Nope, that did not work good at all. See, this is how this fight is meant to happen. Unfortunately, Boomerang just lets you juggle him all day long. Oh, somebody put me on Rolling Shield. That's not good. Rolling Shield's just gonna keep on rolling. Dang it! I feel like Shotgun Ice is still the high-end weapon. It's still one of the weaker weapons. Probably. I need water. That's what I need. Okay. Rolling shield with this guy who's always in the air. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm back to normal. Good, good, good. I don't have dash. This is a really good choice in stage. Good job, Mika. So I haven't fought this guy normally in years. Oh gosh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're definitely gonna die. Whew. Okay. We'll choose another stage where I don't have the weakness. So I don't have the weakness to Boomerang Quinger either. Keep mixing this up as we go. I also cannot get to his heart piece either. Or health upgrade, whatever you want to call it. Why am I... Move this. Stand by for just half a second. Okay. See, now my brain's actually just completely lost on which climb Sky is referring to. Because the only climb I remember is Sigma at the end. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't know if I'm able to beat Sigma in this. With you guys messing with me. Partially because if you lock me into certain runs, I just can't harm Sigma. But that's also part of one of my goals, too, tonight. Like, my goal is to become as good at this game as I possibly can, so that I am more prepared for the challenge run next Wednesday. The most embarrassing thing to ever happen to me on stream. Right there, guys. May not look like it, but trust me, I felt it. Oh, do you mean that Sky might mean the climb in this level? Oh, I mean we're invincible for a hot second there. See, now I'm not paying as much attention to chat, and it's just a mistake. Gosh. Ooh, one up. I mean, the climb of this level definitely could be difficult. Which I guess just requires invincible enemies. So at that point I start to have some issues. So I don't have upgraded C-Sting. I don't have C-Sting at all yet, but I don't have upgraded C-Sting to properly become invincible. Okay, we didn't die this time. I heard game say poke in chat. Yeah, actually, if I can't kill the guys on those ladders, we're just stuck for a hot second, aren't we? You're next. One more guy? No, there's not. Is that it? That might be it. There's one more. Yeah, there we go. Can't get that yet, we don't have Shotgun Ice in the upgrade, or we have Shotgun Ice but not the upgrade. Come back to platform. Oh gosh. My lack of performance is not boding well for next Wednesday, at all. I hope Rex has figured out what I'm planning to do. Rex, I'll go ahead and spoil it for you since you are able to figure it out. And anybody else in chat who is familiar, my weapon is Boomerang Cutter. Perfect. For anyone who's familiar with the X series, I'm planning to do a challenge run of Mega Man X, this game, that has only been completed, I think, by less than a dozen people in the world. I fully expect to fail. Because I came in here with Boomerang Cutter, it assumed that I had already beaten the boss. Zam, MVP. MVP, Zam. MVP. Oh, crowd control. What glitchiness you have. We're gonna go for Octopus next. Oh, this refunded your bossy tank. Okay, guys, make sure to troll me on the Boomerang Kuwanger refight. Because that's definitely a boss I need to be better at for the challenge run. Oop. No stuff, I'm limited on the number of Boomerangs that can when they're on the screen. But yeah, Rex, that should confirm the answer if you had any questions. Hello, Bed. See Discord. I'm going to assume that's not directed at me. That's not directed at me. Oh, I thought killing guys with Boomerang automatically brought their drops to you. Oh, Fire Wave. Which is useless in water. Yay! Yay, enemy shield. This is the kind of trolling I expect on Crowd Control Night. Just gonna sit here watching the fire until it stops firing. And fail to learn how to properly avoid these things. Oh, it can be used on the guys that suck me in. Okay, good to know. Not exactly helpful right now, but good to know. I keep on expecting it to deal that one pixel in front of me, and it doesn't. We're just gonna slowly die by me taking one hit at a time. How is it not in 45 seconds yet? There we go. Ooh, what up? We're just gonna go with the, Oh, we're back on the fire. Oh, no, please skip it. It's not going to skip it, but I wanted to skip it so badly. This is not the position that... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, yes. No. Rex's Sword disabled my dash. Oh. I have health somewhere, right? Oh, I had like a brief window in there where I could have done it, and then game trolled me. Attaboy, game. Attaboy. Also, a couple of quick plugs. One, you all should follow Beats. He's been doing some entertaining Donkey Kong Country 2 running. I believe he said next he was doing the Super Mario RPG. Or sorry, he was doing Mega Man X2 before Super Mario RPG, I believe. Is his current plan. And also, if you have any fashion questions for me to answer during the Q&A of Fashion Night next. No! Actually, I want that help. Oh. I don't know how I survived that. I missed the health, though. If you have any questions for me to answer during the Q&A of Fashion Night, please whisper them to me, message them to me on Discord, shoot them my way. However, Sky, thank you for linking to Beats' channel. Time to water the plants. Alright, bet I'll see you soon. We're just sitting here against the sky for as long as we possibly... Oh. I need to learn this pattern. And Sky being a bro, give me the X-Buster. Except I think that the enemy is invincible right now. Oh, not invincible, not invincible. Good. Finally passed that. Yes, give me help. See, Cypress, only you and Bed have fun watering plants. No one else does. My dash is, oh no, my dash is not disabled. Thought it was for a second. Okay, here we go. Onward to mini boss, who will hopefully not be made unkillable. Or I'll kill him quickly enough to make sure you guys don't do that. Cypress, I hate to break it to you, but no. No, I do not enjoy watering the plants with you. Oh, gosh. Still not the most embarrassing thing that happened to me on stream, but definitely, definitely... Oh, yay. Joy. It's not the time for me to die. It's not the time for me to die at all. We are back to seeing how long can Rift survive. See, guys, this is why you don't insult the person who makes you happy. Karma. Instant karma at its finest. Just like, no, I don't enjoy watering the plants with you. Misses dash jump. Dies. Oh, he's invincible right now, isn't he? No, he's not. Maybe he is? I thought Tornado was faster than going. I'm really confused right now. There we go. Got you down. Goes back to purgatory. Yeah, basically, this guy. Basically right. Oh! Can we get some Rift Tilt on chat, please? Rift Tilt in chat. Thank you, Rex. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, Mika. Thank you, Neveros, for the, Chef Bot. Sprinkling that salt into my tilt. Hello, cat. Please do lurk. Please be sure to redeem your free coins, along with your free tier 1 coins as well. Even whether or not you plan to troll me in this run, or wait until I do a future crowd control run. Either way, I want to make sure people are getting their coins. More Rift Tilt, please. More Rift Tilt. Thank you, Rex. Thank you, Beats. Eventually. Oh. You got this? You got this? Please tell me you're not invincible right now. He's invincible, but I'm not sure. Either that or Tornado's not going to do it, because I think it is. Definitely need to, Oh, I still missed the... Oh, okay. Got him down. We are not trapped here. By the way, Nebros, have you unlocked the Rift on Strings emote yet? Because we are in crowd control, and crowd control is when the Rift on String emote is intended to be used. Oop. Not yet? Okay. Okay, we're just trying to skip over that. Where do you pop out? Besides, we have to get off hand. Yay. I'm stuck with Fire Wave. Joy. We're just gonna chill here and ride this water snake for a little bit then. Oh, I am... Oh! We might have a way to... Maybe not. I had hopes for a minute there, and I don't think my hopes are... Quite. Yay, Rex has deployed the shield, so I can't actually kill this guy. I mean, that's cool. We just get to chill here for a little bit. X got a job at SeaWorld riding the Dragon. Yep. Gosh, I hate the fact that even when I'm jumping out of the water, the flame still doesn't, finally have... Yes! Timing. Are you gonna drop anything that I care about? I think that was health. Okay. We don't have rolling shield, so we're not strong against this guy, but we do have the boomerang cutter, he says. Not having the boomerang cutter because whoever's trolling me. Also, all the notifications are showing up on stream for you guys just fine, right? I'm pretty sure they should be this time. It should no longer be nice and tiny like it was last crowd control run. We're gonna see how long I can survive this. Yes, notifications are fine. Good to hear. Good to hear. Oh, dang it. Good. I'm glad. I want to know that you guys are enjoying yourself while I am being tortured. I have no idea what an aspect ratio is. Here's the thing, it actually doesn't line up with the aspect ratio quite correctly without me manually adjusting things. Not good, not oh, good, yeah. By the way, this is a fight. If you disable my dash, it's gonna really screw me over. Not that I'm gonna survive anyway, but you know. It's a different size than the crowd control, or than BizHawk. Okay, I've never used Spark against this guy before. You would think electricity would be strong in the water. You would think. Dog is safe from the vet. Glad to hear. Glad to hear, Captain. Why am I using a bad weapon? We're gonna switch back to the boomerang. We're gonna show you how to disarm an octopus. Right? There we go. We have disarmed the octopus. He is now far less capable. I am also clearly far less good than he is. I actually am taking weight. Great. Oh gosh, we're not gonna finish this off. Oh. Yeah, if you use your mouse and go over the stream in the upper on this side, a bit above me though, there should be a little panel thing for crowd control. You get 50 free coins. You also get 100 coins for being a tier 1 sub. If you are a tier 2 sub, you get 500 free coins. If your tier 1 sub is close to running out, or if you want to upgrade on your own for whatever reason, or For whatever reason, you decide, oh, I want to support this channel even more. What did Cypress just do to me? I have not revealed the challenge yet, game, and I'm also dead now. Oh, he didn't quite get me there. Just had to close the bars, okay. Ooh, thank you for the health restore. I think that was Beats. Let's start playing properly again. Cypress just disabled my... No, I need dash to get out of that. I forgot how hard this... No! Oh, good, he didn't help start me. Just no dash. Yeah, you know how much I need my dash to escape from this? And Beats restored launch octopus. No! The chat giveth and the chat taketh away. Chat is so kind to me, and then they're so mean to me. Such is the beautiful relationship that we have with chat. I mean, the never-ending fights is kind of the goal with this. The goal is to get me as good at X as I can possibly get. Oops, someone remove my dash module. Someone needs to lock me in the flame wall continuously. Here's the thing. We're gonna have some fun in the refights, guys. You know? I'm also realizing I didn't set an actual time limit on tonight's stream, and I'm also realizing that we're an hour in, and I was hoping this wouldn't go like very far past 2 hours. Why did I expect anything different? Jata! I disabled it. Too late for that flame wave, Cypress. Too late. Cypress trying to be a team player. Neveros doing something. I think that was boost or dash. We don't have... We have weakness to everybody at this point. Yeah. Go Armadillo, because we haven't been an Armadillo yet. Homing? It should be homing Torpedo, yes, game. We don't question these things. We already had enough trouble prior. Okay, it's just when I'm moving super fast, the flop flame still sucks. Oh right, you have, no, that's not a health back there. Health up ahead, okay. There's an extra, no, that... What was behind him? If I missed a sub-tank, we're going back forward. I should know X well enough to remember what I'm missing. That's something. Dang it. I apologize for wasting your time, guys. I apologize for the last 20 seconds. I need to remember this game well enough to remember where things are. See, this is how Flame works the rest of the time. Flame underwater, bad. Flame rest of the time, short range, but kills things. Wow, with that one up, dang it. And then I get on this thing, and it's just like... we won't... Whoa! That was fascinating. I had all my momentum being pushed to the front. See, game, that feeling you have right now of letting me know that wasting time is not a big deal? Remember that the next time that you apologize for something on your stream. So we are not getting Hadouken, obviously, because Hadouken is overpowered. Hadouken is also not a choice in tonight's crowd control run because it makes the game too easy. so we're gonna see how quickly I get trolled against Armadillo. He's apparently not very, Really, guys? Is the stream totally bad enough? It doesn't force me into Hadouken game, it unlocks Hadouken, and we disabled it. We had to disable a few because I think Mega Man X, you sent a boss E-Tank and it didn't go through before the fight started. I think that Mega Man X was one of the first games made into crowd control. Yeah, I blame Sparkbot too. And so it may be suffering some of the consequences of that. One thing I'm pretty sure of is we're only going to do Mega Man X crowd control once. We could go back and do Mega Man 3 again. I definitely plan to do Mega Man 4 and 5 at some point, although I'm substantially worse at those games. It also hasn't refunded the points for it. Enjoy. I do not know what to say, Rex. Maybe it'll apply to, wear skipping armor. There's something skipping armor. I need, what, one more? Or did I just do that? I just do that. It didn't show up in the queue either. That's odd. Yeah, I probably haven't gone through yet at all. I don't know why I'm so scared to jump over you guys. And why I'm failing to jump over them. Ooh, Beats has disabled my dash. Oh, really? That hit that while I was in midair? The hitbox in the helmet. So the helmet prevents you from taking damage from those falling blocks. And the... I clearly cannot play this game without dash at all. I forgot you gain momentum, running down slopes. You gain so much speed from that. Problem is that most of the time I'm just dashing. Ooh, we have dash back. Perfect. Yay, 1-up. So funny how I'm actually excited about 1-ups in this run. Oh, I get another chance. Oh, he actually didn't come towards me. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if it goes through here, Rex. We'll also see how quickly you guys try to lock into a never-ending Team Chameleon battle. There we go, Rex's Horde refills Team Chameleon's health. You guys, this is the fight if you're, doing strats. Oh, I was too slow. Or too fast. Nobody refilled. His health didn't refill. Grift Shrug. Like I said, I think Mega Man X may have been one of the first crowd control games to design, based on certain things in the documentation that I saw. And so I wonder if it has some glitchiness due to that. Alright, Zero has located Sigma's fortress. And X is clearly prepared without body armor. I really probably should be going back to the stage and getting hearts, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, Zero, you go ahead. You preoccupy the fences. We'll hopefully show off the, another glitch in a bit. This is something we did. Okay, I thought enemies left me vulnerable again. Gosh, the rebels have some AoE splash. Or splash, not AoE. Same thing. Splash, AoE. Oh we are not going to try to climb this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We are not going to try to climb the right-hand side. I am not good enough to do that. How come X didn't get a rush? What do you mean, how come X didn't get a rush? Oh, you mean a rush equivalent? Ooh, I don't have dash. Oh, gosh! Why did my dash not... Oh, enemy shield. Okay, we gotta just rush through enemies. Fortunately, these guys you can dash onto them if you're really good. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna show off a glitch. So normally, once you land at the top of this, you trigger a cutscene and you get frozen in place. So instead, we're gonna trigger the cutscene right here, which triggers it late and allows us to get that text box early. And hopefully I don't break anything by getting that glitch. And somehow Zero has already been captured. And now for Vile round 2, where he still has his invulnerable ride armor, so we'll go ahead and get beat up. Oh no, we lost. I think part of the reason why X didn't get a rush is because... Thank you, Sky. I think X didn't get a rush because the idea was much more on Reploids having actual intelligence. Not just being AIs, but having true intelligence. And Vile's just like, oh, you have energy? Oh well, I'll still wreck you. And now the time where rolling shields shine. Oop. Okay, we got him. Now we're going to get Buster upgrade because Zero hands over his Buster to us. And Zero is going to die. Forever. Until X2. Because retcon-ish stuff, sort of. I don't know. No one questions X2. It's the, game that links us back to the classic series, and it also makes the least sense. Well, Maverick Hunter X makes less sense because it's retcons, but Maverick Hunter X is also the best remake of all time, so, you know, we don't, alright, I can just be using, upgrades. No! Oop. So Seed Sting makes me invincible with the super upgrade. Until I, run out. I think we're gonna avoid using the weapon upgrades though as much as possible. I think that's more in the spirit of crowd control. I don't know how I just got through there without triggering any of those. That was not... I jumped right into that. Stop being the boss before you tanks through. Game, if you are not entertained enough tonight, guaranteed you will be on Wednesday during my challenge run. I know Sky and Nebros are both very excited. This is Boomerang. I need missiles. Also, it may be worth refreshing at some point to limit the stream delay you guys might be experiencing. Hopefully it's not too bad tonight. Yeah, extra short as hell. I'm just gonna chill up here and use some cheap tactics. I'm just gonna sit here and watch my missiles slowly run out, I assume. That's the strat. Seems like a fair strat. It's probably the most effective way to... Okay. Another Discord starts scrubbing. Guys, I only scrub on days ending in Y. Today's a Saturday, therefore, well, I can't read, but assumedly you guys can read and understand what it means, what a Y is, and how the word Saturday is spelled. For those of you who aren't as regularly in my channel, the joke is I can't read because I play indie games all the time, and I'll miss something critical in the instructions. It's gonna go there. Oh, no. I need to get better at reading Spider. Go ahead and drop those. I don't know where you're gonna go. Oh gosh. Where's my health at? Yeah, Saturday is spelled like a Sunday, right? Kind of you eat? The dessert? What is your favorite kind of dessert, chat? Oh, dang it, I killed one of the little guys instead. Yeah, I feel like banana splits got really hyped up on television and in cartoons, and yet practically weren't a dessert by the time, even by the time I was a kid, really, you know? Yay, somebody restored his health. Just what I always wanted. To sit here all day fighting a spider. Which kind of makes sense, given that Nevros burned down the mansion. Oh, it's too slow. Oh, no, no, no. This is the type of action Sky must love. Where my ammo is down because I just burned so much of it. Worth. The problem is I'm using ice to kill a spider instead of fire. Look, this is what it's weak to. Ooh. I need to learn these patterns, I actually have them memorized. Oh, I thought he was gonna go one more over. I am nervous. Oh god. For Wednesday. Very nervous for Wednesday. That one was kind of luck. I didn't actually see exactly where he was going. Oh, it's faster now. Oh, I'm out of ice. Okay, fine. We'll burn it with fire. I think I did one hit. We'll try a tornado. Oh, tornado's gonna be way too slow. We're out of the next room. Even that was so slow. I think that only did one damage to him as well. Yay. Someone please refill my ice. Like, just please. Oh gosh, this is not really good either. I think this one's did 2. I think. That might have been more as well, maybe? One of the most annoying fights in the entire series. Because of how long it takes normally. Meanwhile, for you guys, this is how you get your value out of just refilling his health endlessly. Cypress, I'm not good at blindfold stuff yet. You know, Turbo Tunnel blindfolded is a thing that I could actually conceivably accomplish in my time. Most, like, the Turbo Tunnel blindfolded is mostly because you have all the sound cues helping out with it. So you know where you are at all times. It's a really well-designed thing. And game is also correct. I actually am so bad at the original, let's try a fully charged shot. Okay, Buster is actually the way to do this. Someone did all dungeons OOT blindfolded. How? Took 11 hours. I mean, that's how long the game takes normally. It's not exactly how long the game takes normally, but still. And yeah, I can't do OG Mega Man without pause buffering. I've only beaten it once, and it was with the, oh gosh, no. Oh yay, I have sub-tanks. Thank you whoever filled those. Like, OG Mega Man is just super hard. Neveros is now home. So here's the question, does Neveros' hatred of spiders cause her to want me to face a spider over and over again? Or want me to finish off the spider so there's no longer a spider? That is the deep question right now. Ah. Oh, yay. Yay, thank you. Oh, gosh. Did that even hurt him? Yes, it did. Scooters are awesome. Yay, someone restored his health. What joy. Garden spiders are awesome. Nope, nope. Oh. I mean, the sub-tanks are here. I might as well use them. Am I finally off of... Nope. Oh, dang it, that still got me. I need to learn where he's going. Yay, my dash is disabled. So Neveros, one thing we figured out earlier is I can still dash jump if I time it perfectly despite dash being disabled. It's kind of janky, but it's probably because it's like a same frame thing or something. Or it has to do with the way the dash is disabled. It's good to see you have a nice, relaxing day with an unkillable spider. Some spiders just won't die. Just need to figure out where he's going to land. Oh gosh, this is not the spot I want to be in! 45 seconds, I think, is how long I'm stuck on each weapon. And that doesn't always automatically go off when I'm off of it. So sometimes I have to switch, like in Mega Man 3. I'm still out of ice. Is me inevitably not realizing when it's over? Yeah. Is that just 1 damage? Yeah, it doesn't auto-change. I have to actually be checking the weapons sporadically to make sure. I don't think I've ever seen that pattern before. I literally don't think I've ever seen him go straight down the entire time I played this game. In the... I don't know exactly how many runs I've played total of Mega Man X. I don't think I've ever seen him just go straight down. I should have the train timer set to 1 hour. Oh, do we want me to, Once I take next death, we will, We want to adjust it down to easy again, I assume. I assume we're not going to go crazy with another high difficulty hype train. Yeah, as soon as I finish this fight or die, we'll take care of that. I raised it a second to last. I raised it as high as you need for the higher and for the higher, the better, the limited emotes. Oh gosh. Oh, yay, health restored. And I still Subaru's gonna hit me. Oh gosh. Well, we're about to take a death. Okay. That was embarrassing, but we're gonna go ahead and, yeah, it was set on super hard. You have to be super hard or insane. For the higher ones, I have now changed it to easy. Let's make sure that actually saved. Hype train, easy, 1 hour. So if you guys want to get another hype train going, this will be back to easy. Go right ahead. Let me actually get back on my... Okay. You do about 10 minutes, cool. Yeah, I don't know how crazy you guys are planning to go with the next hype train, but yeah, I figured we would make an attempt at one of the high-end emotes. We unlocked the level 1 high-end emote, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm glad we got one of them covered. And we'll find an opportunity in the future to do it again, and really, I may want to go back and get the remaining heart pieces in other stages. It's great when you stand at the worst possible place, you know? Thank you, Kat. I'm going to attempt to find an opportunity to hydrate. Oh, not right now. Definitely not during this fight. During this fight is not the time. I appreciate it, though. Now the question is, will the people let me finish it? Or is it going to get another E-Tank? I think that was Rex, but I'm not sure if it was Rex. Oh. It was Game. Game was a sadistic viewer who was kind enough to spend those coins. Yay, Spider. Don't you guys realize that I'm not going to be able to defeat Sigma on this run? Like, the chances of me defeating Sigma, very, very low. Oh, Mika's giving me the shotgun. Oh, dang it, I had it fully charged. Oh, gosh. Actually, I can spam the ice. We will rehydrate. This is the Carnation Glass, the flower of January. Oh, thank you, Kat. Waste that ice time. Oh! No, ice time! How much damage does ice do to him, though? So, oh, Ice does like 3 to him. I mean, the other trick is just refill my ice for 5, which somebody has done. Or it possibly refill, do the thing. Spiders, get out of here. I saw that was game. Game was just like, you're never getting out of the spider fight. Ever. It's fine. We still got some ice. Ice only costs 5 to refill. Surely someone in chat will be kind enough to refill my ice when it gets low. Or they won't. One of the two. Oh no, my timing. I did not change the weapon costs. Weapon costs should still be the same. It's the refill that cost is dirt cheap. So if you guys want to refill my... Thank you, Beats. Oop. Oh! Spider. Spider's so strong. Oh. Now I understand why Nevros had to burn down the entire mansion. No, I don't. The fire does nothing to him. Nothing. But yeah, I'm so excited for Spark Comic. I finally figured out the way to put it into Nevros' head so it'll stay in her head. And the secret was simple. Remind her how much she hates spiders. And then create a good comical story based around her hatred of spiders. Who would have thought that was all it would take the entire time? I mistooted that. I'm glad you guys get to properly enjoy who trolls me and who doesn't. Because it flashes on my screen for about a second, usually while I'm trying to pay attention to the game. Lovely. No sub-tanks currently. Okay. Ooh. Spider do so much damage. I also don't have armor, that's what it is. We're doing an armorless run right now. This has been all him for about 10 minutes now. Yay, go Spider. I mean, somebody had to find Game's inner demon eventually, you know? Game is the best of us. That's 500 bits you ever spent. Crowd control is all about pleasing the people, you know? Oh gosh. It's like, oh, not having armor is not going to be a big deal. Somebody will be kind enough to give me health. Or sub-tanks. You're so mad about the fireball, so it wasn't vulnerable to ice. You're taking it out on me. No! Okay. Back to me not knowing which way he's gonna land. I can't calculate quickly enough. I appreciate you giving me extra lives, so I don't have to repeat the same Sky. Future guy this time. Future guy's just over here like, I'm a tier 3 sub, let me flex. Oh good, we had somebody just lock me into ice, or refill my ice. Oh no, they locked me into Buster right as I switched to ice. You definitely didn't do it to stop me from refilling Shotgun Ice on my own. Okay. I missed who that was. It goes so quickly. Definitely neither of those reasons. Or be able to get heart pieces. Definitely none of the above. Still off into Buster. I don't know, I don't mind being stuck against a boss. At least Buster deals some solid damage to him. And by solid damage, I mean, you guys have plenty of time to see how I'm doing and be like, you're gonna stay in this fight a while longer. We are not freeing you from your prison yet. I think that was Future Guy. See, my secret tactic here is to make sure you guys don't just go refilling Sigma's health constantly. I think that's the real tactic here. Like, there's a good chance I will never defeat Sigma in this run. Do you want me to break my heart? Sky, you break my heart every day. How am I out of ice? Well, I must have switched over to ice right as I got stuck in the Buster and so it appeared to be full. More directly than turning down my advances. Sky, don't go using any of those tactics that you use on Zam to break my heart. Ooh. There are currently 3 boss tanks already. Oh no. Well, this is the hot content you guys are paying for. Yeah, this is I swear that's the second time in all of my time playing this I've ever seen him go straight down. Hey look, Future Guy has been tier 3 since I started. He is allowed to do whatever he wants to me. Not whatever he wants, you know what I mean. If he wants me to feel the pain, that is his choice. Yeah, exactly though. I mean, my point is that you've been tier 3 since basically the beginning. You know, you and Nebros have been putting in that tier 3. That tier 3 work. And so if this is a chance to finally put some extra mileage into you guys being tier 3, I appreciate it. Game, I saw that with you that time. I have ice. Stares intensely. Oh, that's another one straight down. boss D-Tanks queued. Can Rift get it in time? Probably not, but we can hope. Did you guys lie to me? Or did it just, like, have the last one there? Sometimes I don't know if I can trust chat. Gamebot, another one. Okay, okay. I mean, this is what I asked for at the start of the run, is I asked you guys to lock me into some never-ending boss battles, so I figured that's going to be the hardest part for my challenge next Wednesday. Oh, no. There you go, Spider. That's another Game Enjoyer E-Tank. No, no. One day I will tell my grandchildren. Thank you to whoever just refilled my ice. That was not a refill of my ice. That is, I'm back to Buster only. Okay. One day I will tell my grandchildren about the day when I fought an undying spider. And surprisingly, it was not in Kill It With Fire. Which is what one really would have thought. I didn't even see who did it that time. At least we're still locking the Buster. Plus, Future Guy enjoying his time right now means that we put off me doing Symphony of the Night crowd control, which Future Guy will inevitably request. Or he'll do it himself when he hits affiliate. No, baby spider got in the way. Yeah, guys, there's no more feud. This fight will be over soon. We're not going to be stuck here forever. Oh, man. The hopelessness in my voice fuels you. No! Okay, do I have a... Yes, someone gave me a sub tank, thank goodness. And Mika refilled my health, which I just used the sub tank for. Crap. No, game, why? Why, game, why? Come on, Spider, finish him off. Oh no, I missed that. Thank you, Mika. This guy is like more coins, you say? It's okay, we'll get out of here eventually. So it said Sky replenishes... Okay, there we go. It forces him to take the next hit, and then it does it. Oh. There's 5 E-Tanks? Jeez. Now 6? Oh, man. Question now is, will I take the death? Thank you, Beats, for refilling my health. Sky, I am not thanking you for the spider's health getting refilled. We'll get through here eventually, guys. Or I'll go insane eventually, one of the two. I'm not sure which one it'll be. So one more time I'm going to plug Fashion Night. Next Saturday we are doing a fashion webinar-ish thing. Men's fashion webinar / thing. And if you have any questions about men's fashion, please whisper them, message them on Discord. If you ask them on chat, someone please post it in Discord so I don't forget it's there. We have so far had, I think, 3 questions submitted, which I am excited to answer in the Q&A portion. The tentative plan right now is to go over a little of everything. Go over casual clothing, go over formal clothing, go over dressing up and down an outfit from casual to make it a little more like casual plus, formal to make it a little bit more less formal, that sort of thing. And 6 hours later, yeah. And the idea for the webinar next week is it's just going to be a pay what you want webinar, so feel free to contribute if you wish, and do not if it's not your thing. And Nebros will hopefully have the advertisement done soon, so that I can properly advertise it. And I expect it to be good times. There's already... I don't know why that hurts my heart that I just died. Like, it's not like it changes anything in this fight, you know? It still does. Yeah, he died. Yeah, I mean, game got his wish. The spider won. I definitely need to go get the extra hearts from the stages. That is definitely my plan if I ever get out of this. Imagine hell would be something like this. No. Hell would be completely different. For this, I'm getting paid. Makes a big difference. In hell, it's going to be like, oh, you enjoy Mega Man X, you say? We'll see about that. Oh, but the baby spiders deal so much damage to you. There's another one just straight down. Nope. Oh boy. Oh no! Baby spider landed right on my head. That moment right there is what happens to Nebros when a spider falls on her face. Just instant death. Reasons why Nebros will never go to Australia. Can't be driving a car and flip down the visor and then have a huntsman just land on your face. About it. Your soul would leave your body. Soul's just like, hit the eject button, hit the eject button. Okay. No, here's the thing. There's no amount of money that you could pay me to have me be covered in spiders. I'll tell you that right now. Like that's one of those Fear Factor challenges that we're not doing. We're not touching it. Oh, and we're out of ice. spider pile to a shower curtain on your face? Jeez. Oh no! Oh, I dashed under him and didn't get on the other side. Game, I fail to see how that's bad news. In fact, some might call it good news. I don't think anyone in chat would call it good news, but somewhere out there, I'm sure there's someone who is glad that you are out of points. Oh yay, thank you Beats for refilling my health. As I let another spider drop in my face. Poor man, I complete the fight. Zam is just like, take pity on the rift. He's a good enough person I based my new FF14 character off of him. Also never really pictured myself as a white mage. I just missed that shot. Oh. Now, here's the thing, Zam. And Game and anybody else. You know, there were some... Like, I specifically wanted to do X crowd control... Ooh, I don't have my dash anymore. Specifically wanted to do X crowd control... As preparation for the run I'm doing on Wednesday. You know, and there's not a lot of the default settings there's not a lot of the default settings in X that make it as interesting as, say, even Eggman 3, you know? It's a, it's a more difficult crowd control because there's so few settings to really mess with. And so... I'm glad that you guys are having so much fun just locking me into this fight. Like, that's... Oh. That makes me happy, you know? We're gonna see if my reverse psychology tricks you guys into letting me kill the spider. Wait, Future Guy, what do you mean my headset gave us crap? The night we had scheduled. I'm confused. Also, Future Guy, our plan is still to do co-op stream on Monday, right? Shotgun Ice isn't going to speed me up that much is the problem. Oh yeah, Skies for Kryptonite. Yeah. 30 more minutes of this sounds good. Ooh. We'll see. I don't even remember what I was talking about anymore. I'm about to die to the spider. I don't have a sub-tank. Oh, thank you whoever just responded my health. Oh, whoa, how did he... I misjudged where he was going. Blaster is faster anyway. Maybe it is. I haven't watched the speedrun of... Sky. Oh. I haven't watched a speedrun of X1 since I started streaming. I don't think. I think I watched a speedrun of X2 after I failed my X2 playthrough. People were supposed to understand that you did. And really, isn't that the most important thing? Stream is over the 2-hour mark. I may now kill the spider. See, originally I had only planned on doing a 2-hour stream of this, and then I was just like, I don't need to actually officially set the time. It's not like I'm gonna get stuck infinitely anywhere. We are probably gonna cap at 3 hours if I haven't defeated the Sigma by then. As a general FYI, I may not be able to kill Sigma with you guys, and without armor for that matter. I may not be good enough. You may kill Spider now. Spider has how many E-tanks queued up? All of them? I mean, Fall Guys seems like it's going to be a lot of fun for another month, and then no one's going to care about it. That's what I'm always glad to see a mini MMO, or whatever you would call something like Fall Guys. Pokemon Go, here's the thing, game. Pokemon Go had an almost 100% saturation among, like, everybody for about 2 months. And then there were still a ton of people who played it after. Like, I still know quite a few people who play it. They just, like, aren't out in public with it. They're usually playing it from their couch or from their workplace or as part of their normal routine. Fully charged Buster and uncharged Ice both deal free. How much does fully charged Ice deal? 4, okay. No! I swear if I die right now. I thought it was gonna juke to this side again. No. Can we get some more tilted chat, please? I'm feeling it. I'm still relatively calm, but I'm feeling it. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, Rex. Neveros, how far are you away from unlocking Rift on Strings? I'm just kind of surprised you don't have it yet. Cry louder, thought it would help. Ooh. Made him with one that time. Okay, so you're far enough away that, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Like, I know you have to be close. Wait, what are DQW? I missed something in chat. No! No! There's a Dragon Quest walk? Japan only, okay. Okay. Will he... Huh! Yatta! Celebratory drink. Now, my mobs are allowed to cuss on rare occasion. This is an occasion where I do not mind Sky swearing. If it's a fantastic game, it's a fantastic game. Okay, we're gonna go back and get some heart tanks since I don't have armor. Yeah, no kidding. How many times did that spider get me? Like, I might need to make a highlight of the entire spider fight. Whoa, how'd you hurt me? Oh, dang it, I got him with the dash limit, but not the charge shot. Oop. Whenever I fail to dash properly, I'm suddenly like, did someone crowd control me? Future guy, you like Minecraft, right? Or maybe you don't, actually. If you want to get into Dragon Quest, I recommend Dragon Quest Builders 2. Builders 1 is also fantastic, but Builders 2, somebody did take away my dash. You got into Terraria? I recommend... I wholeheartedly... What, I missed 2 sub-tanks? Play Dragon Quest Builders 2 is my recommendation. Where did I not get hearts? I missed sub-tank, didn't you? I need to go sub-tank. So we're gonna need this one to beat Sigma without armor. Like, full on, I don't think I can beat Sigma without armor. But we're gonna... grab the... There we go. I now have 3 tanks. I'm still missing heart from you. ZZ Boy, thank you for the 1,500 bits. I'm glad you've been able to drop by. We are currently doing crowd control. I don't remember. Maybe I do have all 4 E-tanks, and I'm just, or sub-tanks. I'm just confused. We're doing crowd control, which means go ahead and up here redeem your free coins. 50 free coins plus 100 free coins because you are a tier 1 sub. I'm missing a sub-tank somewhere. And you are able to do stuff that messes with me in the game. If you have not played Mega Man X before, consult with chat to know how to mess me up. We just spent a half hour fighting the same boss. Because chat hates me. Or loves me, I'm not quite sure which. Which level am I missing the sub-tank in? I got the one in Storm Eagle. I got the one in Armadillo. I just got the one in Spark. Where's the 4 sub-tank in this game? Sky, thank you for the 100 bits. Are we trying to get another hype train going? Is that our plan right now? Yeah, if you guys want to get a normal hype train going, go right ahead. Thank you, Mika, for the 100 bits. Go ahead, guys, as much or as little as you want to put towards emotes / getting somebody the conductor's badge or whatever needs to be done. I don't know. I trust you guys to know what you are doing. Which may be a mistake on occasion, but you know, such is life. Oh, that didn't kill you, really? Okay, this is the last one. I can just do Boomerang, can't I? Oh, too close. She's still too close. Future Guy, thank you for the 839 bits. Which stick am I missing? No sub-tank. Got sub-tank. Got sub-tank. Got sub-tank. No sub-tank. No sub-tank. Rex, thank you for dropping that gift sub on Bed in Space. Neveros, thank you for the 400 bits. I don't know what sub-tank I'm missing. I'm so confused. What sub-tank am I missing? There's not one in Octopus. There's not one in Chill. But no, there has to be one in Octopus. Where's the one in Octopus? The heart is down low. Where's the sub-tank? It has to be Octopus, because each stage either has a sub-tank or a capsule. You think CC 8-1? Where was the 4th? Like, if CC 8-1, CC 8-1, that's fine. But where is the 4th? My brain cannot process where the 4th one's supposed to be. We got Storm Eagle. Thank you, Future Guy, for the 1,000 bits. Oh yeah, Storm Eagle does have both. But we got Storm Eagle covered. We got Armadillo covered. We got you covered. We got you covered because you're the 4th one. Flame Mammoth is the 4th one. We got the one in Flame Mammoth, didn't we? Yeah, Flame Armored Spark Storm. I'm pretty sure I got all 4. We're gonna go check back in this stage really quick. Once you cheered the 839 more, it should have given you the option to switch over to it, Future Guy. And also sometimes you have to refresh chat, that's true. Did I get the heart for the stage 2? I think I got the heart. We're just gonna really quickly be thorough. Because you can only show off one of these special badges at a time. So if you want to show off the crown, you'll have to not be showing off the bit leader. The Buster Capsule is gone, game. I'll go ahead and show that off if people want to see it. Or I'll go ahead and show that off for you. Since this is kind of my slight amount of downtime away from the torture. We got it on there fresh, perfect. Okay, we got you. Let's not screw this up. Oh, that almost screwed up. See, game, it's gone. I have, okay, we see that I have 3 sub-tanks. I remember getting the one in Storm Eagle. I remember getting the one in Armadillo. I am already forgetting, last one was in the Spark Mandrill, yeah, and I just got that. Okay, well, the upside is that there is a solution to this problem. First off, I just want to kind of just check if it's still stuck on the stage somehow. Okay, we have a solution to this problem. I open up crowd control. Actually, I can just, I can do this the manual way. I don't need to have one of you guys spend 5 coins on something I already have. Where is my effect list? Give sub-tank. That is not cheating. We all specified that I found it, right? We all agreed that I had gotten it. And I just checked 3 of them. We can check the last one. Game, I'm going no armor right now. Is it actually going to give it to me, or is CC just going to hate me? Give sub-tank. Please. Okay. I mean, if you guys want to take away a sub-tank, let's Nebros, you're here. Go ahead and start a poll in chat. No. Here's the thing. I am happy to make the people happy. Nebros, start a poll in chat. You're able to do that, right? You're able to start a poll in chat. Start a poll in chat for take away. Let Rift keep his E-Tank. Take away Rift's E-Tank. I'm trying to think what the proper way to do this would be. Also, looks like we're going to have a level 2 high train completed. Which I've already actually gotten all the level 2 hyper mode, so I just got a level 1 hyper mode. Nebro, start a poll. Bed, thank you for the 69 bits. Also, I hope that you are all enjoying the achievements on this channel. Yeah, for taking away the tank. Sorry, I got sidetracked while playing. If the people vote that we take away my tank, so the poll is going to be, do we take away Rift's tank? And if the people vote yes, let's also allow people to spend, what, 1 bit per vote if they choose to, or 10 sparks per vote if they choose. We want to do the 10 sparks per vote? No, I think we're gonna leave it on the 1 bit per vote, no spark payment per vote. Oh, guys have infinite health right now. Cool. Oh. Blew my thing. Oh gosh. Right, I can't kill you right now. No, get me up here. I need, C-Sting. Which I'm going to need. My dash has been taken away. Can I make this jump without dash? Oh, right, I can cheese that, okay. Guess what you have, Rex? Rex, why do I feel like Stormule is your favorite boss? I have no dash currently. Alright, so let's Conductor's Badge, cool. Okay, good. No! Rex trolling me because I don't have a Conductor's Badge on his channel yet. Or did I get the Conductor's Badge on Rex's channel at some point later? I can't remember anymore. No! I still don't have one. Rex! Here's the thing, we've been learning stuff along the way. Thank you, Future Guy, for refueling my health. Yeah, I don't think that jump can be made without dash. That's the whole reason why we did the... Oh wait, did I say I wasn't going to use the souped up powers? I apologize. You have 3 of them, ZZ Boy? I'm not surprised. I am not surprised at all. Jimmy, thank you for the follow. Remember, you get 50 free coins just for being here to troll me with, not troll me with, to do whatever you want with. Subscribers also get a good amount of coins. I have also agreed in this run not to get armor, despite how terrible an idea that probably was. Okay, nobody trolled me on that boss. So how are you doing tonight, Jimmy? You just browsing for some Mega Man X, or enjoy the crowd control, or what brings you here? Or you don't have to tell me what brings you here, it's up to you. It wouldn't let you troll me, Sky? Good. Right, no, absolutely, I understand. Okay, we're actually going to try the glitch here. Actually, here, quick question. Do we want to do a glitch here to skip the next boss fight? Actually, no, I can do it without skipping the boss fight, actually. We're gonna, since we're showing off some glitches while I'm doing this stuff. Oh, that was not how to do it. I haven't done this before, so we're going to see if I can get good enough to do it. Oh, that's still too high. I need to be farther down, I think. Show the glitch. Dang it. Okay, if I get hit, the screen's... I did not know that could happen. I mean, here's the thing. People want to come with a follow and lurk. That's totally cool. Alright, I need to not deal with you first. Okay, we're gonna see if I can get good enough to do this glitch properly, since we're also showcasing glitches tonight, apparently. No, I need to have it push me forward is the problem. There's a way to get the ice to push me forward. No, that didn't work. Sorry, guys. No, I did not intend to die there. I didn't know you could. So basically, if you load in this room without fully scrolling up the screen, this bit over here won't have spawned in properly. Armadillo will still spawn though, so I mean we still could have fought Armadillo despite the room not loading correctly. Although I don't know what happens if you kill Armadillo in that case. But it would have been fun to find out. Unfortunately, the crowd control will carry on. With the eventual expectation that I'm going to get wrecked by Sigma, no doubt. Yeah, I had no idea that one, it actually locks the screen in place to allow you to fall to your death there. No, you do not get the energy refills between the bosses and the next things. Right, I need to boomerang this guy. Ooh. Oh, who put me on rolling shield? Okay, this is gonna be oh, almost had it in there. There we go. Okay. Rolling shield still saved me at the end of the day. I gotta sing you a happy birthday song? Is it your birthday, ZZ Boy? It's almost the 23rd. Which day of the week is the 23rd on? Today's what, the 21st? No, today's the 22nd. Okay, since I'm not streaming tomorrow. Alrighty, let's, unfortunately the music is not... Let's see here, I'm gonna think about this for a second. We had a much more fun version of Happy Birthday last time. I'm trying to figure out if we can replicate that. Let me crank up the music really quick, see what I can figure out here for a good birthday wishes. Happy birthday to you. It is your birthday tomorrow. Do. We'll continue in a second. I didn't expect to kill him that quickly. Birthday to you, happy birthday to you. It's your birthday tomorrow. It is your birthday. I don't have more lyrics to this song because it's more... Unfortunately, unlike the catchiness of the Mega Man 3 while I was doing Game's birthday wish, it's harder to do it here. That's more than what you expected. What if me locked? No, do not lock me into the flame wave. See, refilling launch rocks itself, that's funny. I also need to boost health. Okay, my dash is gone, that's fine. No! This is not good! No, get off of me! You're feeling pretty old? I hear you. On the plus side, you're still significantly younger than me, you know, so... I don't have any idea what other weapons are trying to be against. And by no means are you the oldest in this chat. There's a few of us who are getting up there in this chat. Now game is tapped. Yes, game, I am calling you old, although I didn't call you old specifically. You're 74 years old. I too feel like I'm in my 70s. Okay. Not trapped. And out of water. We're not gonna worry about that. Actually, I can just use the boomerang to grab those, can't I? No, I can't. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna get the health though. I'm glad that didn't kill me. Really confused for a second there. It's like, when did my E-Tank get filled? How are you so young, Future Guy? Because Future Guy was only ever, Take away the tank? No, it's 6 votes. Thank you, lovely people who wanted me to keep the tank. That's right. Future Guy was only ever a year older than me. You're disappointed. Look, Rex, what you have to look forward to is me getting wrecked by a Sigma, whether or not... See, what's going on with this guy? Whether or not... Chat messes with me. Wait, is CC not stronger as this guy? I don't see CC as strong as this guy. If it's not C-Sting, is it Boomerang? Yeah, it's Boomerang, okay. Cypress, I am out of water, unless you just want me to show off this Carnation Glass, which I will happily do. He's been endorse cheating. Correcting a glitch by cheating. Yeah, so tonight we are rocking my blue E-Deity tie with an Eldritch Knot. We're, how many... Considering how screwed I'm about to get, we're definitely gonna farm here for a hot second. And I'll just go ahead and leave the, Like, just remember, guys, I'm not good enough to beat Sigma without armor normally. And if you guys screw with me, we're not gonna be ever ending this. So we'll continue to sit here and enjoy this lovely time. And appreciate that we have I believe we have a record high number of viewers right, or no, we don't. I think our viewership right now matches our record chatter amount. So I'm glad that you are entertained tonight. While we have so many people here, so I'll go ahead now. Did I already fill it up? I'll go ahead now and announce what my run is for next Wednesday. So next Wednesday, I am going to do a special Mega Man X challenge run, which I will fail. But it's not just a Mega Man X challenge run. It is, in fact, it's also an X2 challenge run. And what I mean by that isn't just that it's, you know, a run that applies to both games. Well, it is a run that applies to both games, but it's a run where I play both games at once. What are you weak to, dog? I don't remember. Ice? Ice. Not ice? Yes, ice. I'm losing half my health to the dog. I am going to be doing 2 games, 1 controller. Oh, Rex, what did you think I was going to do? What's weak against this form of Sigma? Or strong against it? Is it shield? Please tell me somebody didn't just make Sigma invincible. Oh gosh, it's not rolling shield. Someone please remind me what Sigma's weak to right now. I don't remember. Spark, okay. Spark, definitely Spark. You didn't even consider 2 games, 1 controller? Oh Future guy disabled my dash, that's fine. I don't need my dash. So 2 games, 1 controller means I'm going to be playing both X and X2 simultaneously with the same inputs. I am going to do one quality of life thing in advance though, which is that I am going to swap my L and A buttons so that I automatically have dash mapped and I don't have to go into the game, because timing the game simultaneously to switch the settings is actually really obnoxious. Also, I fully do not expect to win. I fully expect to get wrecked. I've attempted it just to make sure I have the technology, and it's gonna be an embarrassing run, suffice to say. I'm also not going to be as engaged with chat as usual because I'm going to have to pay attention to 2 games at once. But much like Turbo Tunnel Blindfolded, this is one of those challenge runs I'm going to probably go back to over and over again. I've wanted to accomplish it ever since I watched a task do it back in, like, 05, I think. Maybe in 06, I forget. It was either 05 or 06. I watched a task to it. It was the sexiest thing I had ever seen. And so, we're going to try to do it. I think only about maybe a dozen people. I could be wrong. I don't know how many people have actually accomplished it, but it's a pretty low number of people who have accomplished it. There's also been some who have done X, X2, and X3 simultaneously. We're not going to do that. The climb in X3 is probably too difficult for me to actually try to include that in any way, shape, or form. Yes, game. There will be both X and X2 on screen at once. I will need to make sure that I can find one of the controller input displays to probably include that on screen as well. And guys, if you wanna like cheese me here, I'm probably not going to die to him because I'm just going to continue to repeat this pattern over and over again. It's not like the spider where eventually the spider is going to get me. Save the E-Tank refills, the boss E-Tank refills for when I'm full of hope against Sigma Final Form, and think that I'm going to somehow win, and I'm not. But yeah, so the only rule for that challenge run is that we're going to oh man, that did a lot of my health. I mean, occasionally I'll be bad. Cypress, I'm close enough to the end of the game, I think, to possibly not need to refill my water glass. We'll see. The only rule is that I have to start both games at the exact same time. Assuming the title screens don't sync. Assuming the title screens sync properly. I forget how that lines up offhand. And then also, if you enjoy my normal stuff, we are doing a men's fashion webinar thing next Saturday. That is a pay what you want. If you want to pay nothing, that is fine. If you want to be generous, thank you. Future guy refilling Sigma's health because he's fine watching me in this infinite loop forever. The suggested contribution to that is a $10 contribution, but you are not required to do so. $10, whether it's via donation, via the thing below, whether it's 1,000 bits, whether it's It's contribute whatever amount you want to contribute in whatever way you want to contribute. Neveros will hopefully have the banner done soon so we can advertise it. If your contribution is that you help to advertise it, you find somebody else who you know is going to enjoy it, you know, that is a contribution as well. The plan is to go over a lot of fundamental stuff that sometimes we think about, sometimes we know, sometimes we don't think about, sometimes we don't know it. From everything from a little bit about, you know, personal appearance and confidence, to casual attire. I will not be wearing casual attire. To dress attire, and also including how to dress up or dress down an outfit to make it blend a little bit better. Maybe you like to wear casual clothes, but you want to look better than all your friends while you're wearing casual clothes. Maybe you like the formal look, but you also think that it looks too stuffy most of the time. Okay, on to Get Wrecked form. And so hopefully Neveros has that advertisement out there. I'll be advertising it on Facebook. We're about to watch me get wrecked by Sigma because I've never done this without armor before. I am I'm actually kind of terrified. I'm actually going to probably play this very safe. Oh, right. Final charge shot does a lot more damage than me. Oh, no. Okay, so just as an FYI, only rolling shield and fully charged buster shot hurt him right now. And so I may disable weapon swapping at some point if this becomes, like, just stupid, okay? But you can always give him more E-tanks, which is essentially the same as locking me into a weapon. And it's cheaper anyway. So please, use your coins wisely, use them to refill his health, and watch as I am a terrible gamer. Did I burn a sub-tank somewhere in there? Thank goodness. Okay. See, I'm such a terrible gamer that I had 4 full sub-tanks against Sigma Final Form. And then also, for those of you who are part of the Spark Bomb community, or who want to be part of the Spark Bomb community, we will be doing a Spark Bomb karaoke night with Twitch Sings on September 14th. And Future Guy, thank you for that coin redemption. Spark Bomb karaoke night. Game, were you there for Twitch Sings? What do I need to use to fight you? I need ice. Oh gosh. Bad doggy. I still haven't gotten good enough to remember how to fight the doggo. Oh man, this is gonna be very embarrassing. Okay. Twitch Sings won't work on your PC. It should just require Windows 10. Alternatively, Future Guy, what we might have you do is you're coming. Plan is for you to come over Monday night, right? For our I don't have Spark Shot currently. Okay. It errors out while downloading. I mean, that deadline is what, 3 weeks away? That's it. That's a deadline of 3 weeks from now. It errors out while installed. Interesting. So, assuming you're going to be over here on Monday for our co-op stream, remind me to have you record your Twitch Sings performance here as well. I don't know if you have a better microphone at your place than I have here at mine. If you do, go ahead and bring it. Oh, we're going to watch me get wrecked by a doggo repeatedly. Don't do anything to me, doggo. Doggo, you ever gonna... Okay, we got doggo. Okay, so you're right. Sorry, game. You missed the night where I was explaining how Twitch Sings work. Twitch Sings is a program that you can download to your computer, assuming that you are in Windows 10 now, and it will allow you to record a karaoke performance to certain songs, and then you can upload them via your Twitch account. Once you have uploaded a performance, anyone who has Twitch Sings is then able to sort of like download that performance, so to speak. And so what I'm going to do on the night of the 14th, on Monday the 14th, is we are going to do a Twitch Sings, concert night, Spark Bomb karaoke night, where I will be emceeing, and it's going to be celebrating 16 years of Spark Bomb, because the 14th is going to be our 16-year anniversary. Yes, Cypress, the plan is for co-op stream this coming Monday. Is that a problem? I realize now that probably is a problem for you, in which case, tough luck. If you miss it, you miss it. Also, Future Guy, I was debating, I was really hoping we were going to get a gift copy of Battletoads. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. But how do you feel about playing the new Battletoads game for our co-op stream? And getting wrecked by it. Yeah, they just released a new Battletoads game. You played classic Battletoads at some point, right? It should be good times. We should get wrecked. I don't think we'll beat it. This is not the original Battletoads game. There is a brand new Battletoads game. Fanatomy was actually streaming the other night with one of his buddies. Yeah, Battletoads. Okay, we're gonna get wrecked repeatedly. It's gonna be good times. And I'll probably do a one-player stream of it at some point in the future. And so once again, anybody who wants to be in the Sparkcom Karaoke Night, you can be on camera if you want. You can have an avatar in Twitch scenes represent you if you want. If you want to unlock some of the sexy avatar clothing in Twitch scenes, that takes a little bit of time and effort. It's kind of a game. It's kind of like Guitar Hero / Rock Band, except just singing. I think we're just gonna stick to fully dual issue. Okay. No. Okay, I dealt like a third of my health. That also... I really hope another hit's not gonna kill me. We're gonna... I jumped too close. I was about to use my sub-tank anyway. Oh. Going without armor, very, very difficult. Best 500 bits Sky ever cheered. You're out for the night, Sky? Have a good night, Sky. So yeah, this Monday's coming stream will be co-op new Battletoads with Future Guy. I don't expect us to beat it. Tuesday will be atypical. E-Tank doesn't work on Final Form. Oh, thank everything. No, bad doggy. Bad doggy. Right, I didn't remember that my fully charged shot actually causes a knockback on him. It's the only enemy who actually takes knockback in the game, I'm pretty sure. Oh gosh. I didn't expect him to turn. I mean, I guess we are nearing the 3-hour mark on this stream, so... Such things would be expected sometimes. Doggo, just stop. Okay? I need to fight your master, who is easier than you for some reason, until he becomes just a head. Okay. Let's try this again. No armor. Nebros, if you could actually... Thank you, Future Guy, for refilling my health. Nebros, if you could actually change my stream title to change the title to Crowd Control, Sigma, or just Crowd Control, no armor, I think will be sufficient. Crowd Control, no armor. Let the people know what they're coming in for if they stumble across this stream. It's not just Crowd Control, it's also no armor. Yeah, I've got my stream time up, Nico. We're good on that. Just need to see if I can not scrub against Final Form. Because Final Form is going to be one of, like, the huge choke points. Thank you, Nebros. On two games, one controller. Because Final Sigma is difficult normally. On 2 games, 1 controller, it's going to be probably impossible for me. And I doubt I would even get here. On 2 games, 1 controller. We're definitely not going to complete 2 games, 1 controller on Wednesday, but we're going to make a valiant effort. Goal is to make it to the Sigma stages on both games. Normally, 2 games, 1 controller also has the caveat that you have to complete both games either at the same time or within a very tight window of each other. Game, right now, because we're still learning how to do it, if I complete either game on its own, that's a accomplishment. You know, for me, if I complete either game, but my goal is to not cheese things if I can help it. There's definitely, you know, even the people who have accomplished 2 games, 1 controller, or 3 games, 1 controller, which is pure insanity. Even the people who have done that, there's definitely certain sections they try to cheese as much as possible. No, Mika, the goal is to basically hold off on finishing the 1 game until the second game catches up. I think the specific goal is that it land the final shot on Sigma in both games at the same time. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But there's no way I'm going for that. That is well beyond my skill level. Especially since Final Form Sigma in X2 doesn't have a health meter in the traditional sense. Not one that's on screen anyway. But yeah, I think X2 is a slightly shorter game because you start with dash, but I also made a mistake on that. Yeah, 1 controller for both games together. So I'm going to need to get one of those widgets to show my controller inputs, I think. That's the one thing I haven't prepared yet. How am I doing on my rolling shield? Still have some left. Okay. Cannot take more than 2 hits. Note to self. That's 1 hit. 2 hits. Or no, not 2 hits. I'm actually balanced up on this. Oh, okay, I was doing pretty good there. That was actually a lot better than I ever expected to do. Okay, that's 2 hits. Need to refill. See what we can do here. See, I'm just not good at staying on this. Ooh, see, that's 1 hit. I'm out of rolling shield. Actually, it probably makes it a lot easier using a normal charge shot. Oof. Okay, I need to... Okay. Didn't want to die. That was the main thing there. Didn't want to die. I mean, a lot of 2 games, 1 controller is going to be getting wrecked the entire time. I'll tell you that right now. This is actually a lot easier than I ever realized. I didn't realize I could just chill on this the entire time. I only have to figure out when the other one comes over. For some reason, I thought you always had to jump to hurt him. See, like, right... Okay, I can still take 1 hit. And here we go! Yatta! I've never done that without armor before. I'm actually really proud of that. So you guys weren't able to use U-Tanks to refill Final Sigma? Yes, I did, game. Yes, I did. Mission accomplished. Thank you all for joining in tonight. I'm going to sit here for a hot second. Had to walk away for a second and missed the final fight. Yeah, apparently, I didn't realize you could actually just chill on the claw the entire time with fully charged shot. You did get here a little bit late, Beardicus. Welcome, though. You can watch the VOD later, if you want. The main thing that is important for you to know, Beardicus, is that this coming Wednesday, I'm going to be doing 2 games, 1 controller with Mega Man X and X2, and I'm going to get destroyed by it. That is the important thing. Also, if I can plug my fashion night next Saturday night, if you have any interest in men's fashion, whether it's dressing up, dressing down, what have you, I'm going to be going over some basics of men's fashion for an hour next Saturday. Also, yes, everyone tonight very much enjoyed watching me get wrecked by the spider, basically being locked in an eternal conflict with the spider boss in the first Sigma stage here. There's a random snare in here that I never noticed in the song before. I'd never noticed that snare in there. And so I've talked about all of our plans for the foreseeable future on this channel. Thank you all tonight. I'm hoping to make crowd control a regular monthly thing of some sort. I don't know which one will be done next necessarily. I don't have anything planned yet past karaoke night. This current plans. And let's go ahead and take a hot glance at who is on line right now. I should raid one of your friends. Let me consider that for one quick moment while I double check on we are going to raid Sightsurfer, who, wrong button. Who if I recall correctly, this was his birthday yesterday. And Sightsurfer is just 6 followers away from hitting affiliate. So we would like tonight to see if we can get Sightsurfer to affiliate. Thank you all for your time here tonight. Go ahead and hang on to those extra coins for the next time. Beardicus, thank you for dropping by, even though you were late. And Cypress has a good point, Future Guy. Don't tease us like that. We're gonna raid Sightsurfer. Okay, let's see if we get him to affiliate. Stick around, say hi, put some Rift hype in chat, unlock some VIP badges for him. And then, I'll see you guys next time.